Welcome guys, welcome back to another video from Tiffy. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I managed to achieve that beautiful hairstyle you're seeing at the front. I'm starting off with my hair freshly washed and I'm just going ahead and showing you my products that I always use. You know we cannot go anywhere without the edge fixer because it's going to hold things in place. And then of course I have my hair oils that I'm going to be using. I use the Little Looks Bounce and Bounce 5-inch hair to achieve this look. Honestly, when I just felt the hair, it was feeling really good, but I would not recommend using this one. There are other curly hair that you can use to achieve this look. Definitely if I'm doing something like this again, I will not be using that hair. It tangled, it frizzed, it got dry very quickly, and yeah, I just never love it. So I'm just going ahead now and combing through my hair, getting rid of any knots or tangles. Also guys, can you believe my mirror broke? Like, I literally just got this mirror. I've only used it twice, but that will not stop the show. I'm gonna continue to look through the cracks, and that's life. When life gives you lemon, then you know what I'm always telling you, make some lemonade. So I'm gonna still use my mirror. Here I have gone in and sectioned off my hair into two. The part is not neat, but that's okay because it doesn't need to be for what we're gonna achieve in this style. Once I'm done sectioning off my hair, I'm gonna go in now and make some parts from the middle of my hair down to the back, and then I'm gonna start doing my braiding down. I'm gonna braid my hair down as flat as I possibly can, and I try to zoom in just to show you guys. Honestly, I believe practice does make perfect. Before moving to Canada and having to do my hair on my own, I was not able to do these braids down so neatly. Rather worse to the back of my head. I'm honestly so proud of myself. So I've come such a long way, and that's why I know that you can too. So if there is anything that you are wanting to achieve, don't tell yourself that you're too old, you've passed the age, or you've passed the time in life where to achieve these things. Honestly, you can achieve whatever you put your mind to. It took me about 20 minutes to braid down the back of my hair. My arms were hurting, as you would know if you're a natural girly and you have kinky hair. You know how it is, just having to use all your strength to get that hair as neat and flat as you possibly can. Now that I've completed braiding down the back of my hair, I'm going in with my crochet needle and I'm going to just crochet in the end of my hair so that I can conceal it and have it tucked away to get starting on crocheting in the Lily Look hair. Now I'm going in and tackling the front section of my hair. I decided that I wanted my hair to be in 5 sections in the front. So I'm just going in with my rat tail comb and while using my mirror to ensure that my parts are neat and straight. As you can see as well, each time I've parted out a section to keep it from tangling with the hair that's out, I go ahead and I just put some very loose twists into my hair to keep it sectioned off. What I decided to do as well was to just kind of do some loose bantu knots in my hair to see where I'd want them positioned to frame my face and want a look that would suit my face best. So you can choose to do this step or not, but I found it very helpful just to see if I wanted my bantu knots more to the back, to the center, or to the front of my face. Now I'm going in with my black rubber bands, the small ones, and one tip for those who want to use elastic in your hair, it's always best to grease or oil the elastic. What this does, it reduces breakage on your hair as there is less friction between your hair and the elastic. So I'm just using my Jamaican black castor oil that has mango and papaya in it, and I am oiling the elastics before applying them to my hair. I'm also going to go in with my Shine and Jam, and of course, you know, Shine and Jam always eats. You can use it on your parts to ensure that they're neat and tidy, and you can also go ahead and place it onto the base of your hair just to keep things sleek and keep them flat, and to also help with hold on your hair. I do agree that the Shine and Jam works differently on different hair types, so you really have to just keep trying and see which Shine and Jam product works best for you. Of course, I'm topping it over with my edge fixer because this is like my holy grail. I can depend on this, especially when the time is nice and cool. So I go in as well with my edge brush and my rat tail comb just to break the product up to ensure that I don't have any white residue at the end of me styling my hair. And I'm gonna go ahead now with my rubber band and section off my hair for my style. I'm finished with applying. I'm gonna do about 3 or 4 twists of the rubber band, and then I'm gonna just put a loose twist into my hair, which is going to be the starting point for my Bantu knots. Now this is just me repeating the same step on this section of my hair that I did on the first section that I parted out. I do the same steps. I go over with my Shine and Jam on the parts, add some to the base of my hair, and then also add the edge fixer. And again, I use my rat tail comb just to comb through the product to kind of break it up so that it does not leave a white cast or white residue on my hair. I also tried not to pull too tight on my hair when applying the rubber band. So I know it looks like I'm pulling, but honestly it's not very tight. And I, at the end of as well, will adjust if it feels a little bit tighter than I wanted it. I also applied some of the castor oil to the ends of my hair as I knew that they would be tucked away for about a week or so, and I did not want them to get dry. As soon as I was finished sectioning off my hair, I went in with my hair tie just to tie my hair down so that it can be a lot more secure and neat. I find that sometimes even after using products, my hair tends to get frizzy a bit, but once I tie it down immediately after applying my products, I get better results. Of course, once I was finished tying down my hair, I went in again with my Jamaican castor oil and I oiled the scalp of my hair because again, I knew that it was going to be tucked away beneath the crochet hair for a while, and I wanted it to be moisturized and I wanted my scalp to be nice and oil, because this will also help to reduce how badly it will itch after having the hairstyle in for a few days. Now it's time to apply the little looks here. Again, I was thoroughly disappointed with how this hair kept up. It just wasn't nice. Maybe it was because as you can see in the video, I am separating the twist because I wanted to have a more full fluffy look. So I tried to separate the hair where it would naturally separate and then go ahead and crochet it onto my hair that I already had braided down. But I just found that even after applying the mousse and other products to try to help to contain the frizz, it just was not working. As you can see, that first one did not pull through properly. And guys, I don't remember if I said this before, but it was my first time doing crochet on my own head. First time crocheting hair into anyone's head. So I was immensely proud of myself. Again, I'm just overcoming so many barriers, limitations in my life in this season, and it's making me extremely happy. I am so proud of myself for really trying and not giving up. So I'm just going in and I'm applying the crochet hair as I'm using my finger to kind of feel things out, where the braid is, if there are any empty spaces. I also tried to put a little bit of space between how I applied the crochet in, because I knew the hair was going to be full and fluffy, so I did not want to do like crochet overload. What I did when I separated the hair is, once it frizzed out, I used my finger to just twine the hair back into its original form. I just continued putting crochet in my hair until I was comfortable with the amount that was in it. Once I was finished applying the crochet hair into the back of my head, I moved back to the front. Now what I did was bantu knot my own hair and then went in with the crochet hair over my bantu knot very loosely to give a more full look, and also to incorporate the colors that are in the back, because I did have some hints or streaks of brown in the hair, and so I wanted that to be represented or reflecting in the front section of my hair as well. Once I was finished styling the front section, I went in with my scissors and I started to kind of trim and shape the hair to frame my face properly, and also to get rid of any little knots or tangles that I was finding. Now guys, again, trimming my hair, like trimming a whole style on my hair, first time ever, and I'm not take my go on bad at all. I did notice while editing this video that there were like two little long pieces in the back, but that did not take from the beauty of this hairstyle. I really liked how it turned out. I want you guys to comment down below how you think mo go on out of 10. How much would you rate this style on me? And if you see other hairstyles that you want me to try, comment it or link the videos down below. Guys, this is me just showing you the finished look. Of course, you know me as a girl will love my hair charms, so I went in and I added some gold studs and like a gold string to my hair just to elevate the look a bit. Of course, we added a little makeup for a little pizzazz. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you have not. And I know I've been gone for a minute, but your girl is back. See you in my next upload. Bye.